33 horrifying photos of the damage from the Exxon Valdez oil spill. 1 baby and 5 adult oil-soaked sea otters lie dead on Green Island. Katmai National Park Superintendent Ray Bain digs into a thick pool of oil on the park's shoreline on the Alaska Peninsula. Thick crude oil washed up on the boots of a cleanup worker on Cobble Beach of Evans Island. A bird covered by oil from the Exxon Valdez spill is examined. A cleanup worker rakes through crude oil, contained by floating booms off the waters of Prince William Sound. A rescued sea otter is washed by workers at a local animal facility after the Exxon Valdez oil spill. The Exxon Baton Rouge, smaller ship on left, attempts to offload crude oil from the Exxon Valdez after it ran aground in Prince William Sound, Alaska. Damaged tanker Exxon Valdez in dry dock after the accident. Exxon Valdez oil spill workers recover and clean birds soiled by crude oil spilled in Prince William Sound. Cleaning the coast after the Exxon Valdez oil spill. A worker gets on hands and knees trying to soak up crude oil on the shoreline using towels. Seafood processors picket at Exxon's headquarters, protesting a shortage of work after the Valdez spill. Cleanup worker trudges through oily water along the shore. Boats and sorbent booms circle the Exxon Valdez oil spill, trying unsuccessfully to contain the disaster. A hand drips with oil that washed onto the shores of Smith Island. A dead gray whale lies on the beach of Kodiak Island, Alaska, after the Exxon Valdez oil spill. A letter signed by L. G. Rawl, the chairman of Exxon Corporation, that was published in several U.S. daily newspapers following the oil spill in Alaska. A scum of oil fills a bay on Knight Island. A poem from a student at Mount Eccles Elementary School about how they feel about the Exxon Valdez oil spill. The tanker Exxon San Francisco, left, pumps the remaining oil from the Exxon Valdez's leaking hull. A dead sea otter coated with crude oil from the Exxon Valdez oil spill is found on the beach of Green Island in Prince William Sound, Alaska. A pair of oil-covered gloves lie on a log after the Exxon Valdez oil spill. Cordova fisherman John Thomas carries an oil-soaked seabird at the Bird Rescue Center in Valdez a week after the oil disaster. Oil spills from crippled tanker Exxon Valdez after the vessel crashed into Bligh Reef in Alaska's Prince William Sound. Nearly 19 years later, the U.S. Supreme Court would hear one of the final lawsuits left lingering from the nation's worst environmental disaster. A mur covered in oil passes along the darkened shoreline of Green Island. A view of Alaskan Indian village of Tititlek, 2 days after the oil spill from the Exxon Valdez tanker. Boats move through Sawmill Bay trailing the sorbent boom to prevent further oil leakage. Workers continue to clean up the shores of Prince William Sound 2 months after the Exxon oil spill. The disaster would kill thousands of local species in the following months after. Oil seeps into a hole dug on a beach on Eleanor Island, a decade after the Exxon oil spill.